What's up everybody? If this stream is on, let me know. I was doing some preparation because this is another day of Joni Samori getting arrested, but this time it's freaking really wild. It's really wild. Let me explain how wild this is. I never expected this to happen. And I actually got this info from this one Japanese person yesterday, but this is some brand new information, by the way. And X-Less Descendant, thank you so much for giving me the donation twice already. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm a new subscriber, but I lived in Japan for 10 years. I've known about you many years, but never took the time to watch your content. Thank you so much for the compliment, but let me tell ya. My channel is just full of cringe and I don't really think it's actually worth your time at all. So thank you so much for being kind to me, but my channel is really cringe and I really appreciate your kindness, but this whole channel just full of stupidity. So what? Anyways, everybody, do you guys know who Joni Samori is? We have to make sure if you guys know who Joni Samori is. That's where we have to start from. This is our first question. Do you know who Joni Samori is? Okay, so 13%, 16% of the people here don't know who Joni Samori is. Let me explain. So on this channel, unfortunately, this is kind of unfortunate, but you cannot say Joni Somali. If you say Joni Somali, what happens is, this is kind of the same thing as what happens in the series called Harry Potter. Everybody goes did you just say Voldemort? That's what happens. So Joni Somali, that word is kind of banned here. I mean, you can say if you wanted to. So instead, we say Joni Samori. Because that way, he sounds a little bit more Japanese, and he sounds like that one peaceful anime character that does actual funny things, rather than screaming this ultimate technique which is just Nagasaki, Hiroshima, which isn't that effective in Japan anymore, because why would you freaking scream two places in Japan? It makes no sense. But you guys know what I mean, right? Anyways, so let me start giving you guys this presentation of Joni Samori got re-arrested, but something is really weird. Presented by Sora Troll. And you guys are freaking confused about what this re-arrested even means, right? Because this concept, as far as I know, is something that only exists in Japan. And this is gonna confuse you guys a lot. I actually had to do a lot of research myself. I had to read a lot of articles. Let me explain. This happened literally yesterday. All the news articles are still freaking new, and nobody 100% knows what's actually happening. But I decided to learn about it myself, and now I've got to the point where I can give you guys the presentation. So here, first of all, I kind of wanted to talk about this too, but so this has nothing to do with Joni Samori, but if you search in Japanese, this is what I heard from a Japanese viewer of mine, but if you search Sora Troll Honmyo, which means Sora Troll real name, you get his pictures. So a lot of Japanese people truly believe at this point that there's something going on between me and Joni Samori, but let me clarify that I'm not Joni Samori, I'm not friends with him, and this makes no sense. And it's not that I have a brother called Joni Samori, so I don't even know what's happening. So I just want you guys to know that Joni Samori is not my real name, and I'm not friends with him. And I don't really want to be friends with him because the only language he speaks is called Hiroshima Nagasaki. And Hiroshima in his language means yes. Nagasaki means no, as far as I've researched. I'm a professional researcher when it comes down to Joni Samori. And I watched a lot of his videos, and it seems that when he says Nagasaki, it means yes, and Hiroshima, it means no. That's what I figured out. And no, just because he says like those two places, it doesn't mean I'm friends with him. And I just really wanted to make sure about that before anything. To clarify some misunderstandings that's going on, because people like truly believe that I could be Johnny Samori, but I'm a different person. And thank you, Kieran. I ride 13 miles to work, 13 miles back, 26 miles each day, and I work 4/5 8-hour shifts a week. I'm hoping to move closer to work. Thank you so much for the donation. Anyways, so here, and thank you, Ano. Do you want to say internet lights? How can you? Thank you so much for the donation. So here, so as you guys know, that American streamer got arrested for trespassing, and it basically became the biggest news in 2023. I have to make sure about this, because like if you guys don't know anything about this, then I cannot even talk about anything from here. So you guys know what this even is. Cause like I'm pretty sure there are some people who don't know who Johnny Samori is, and who don't even know what even happened here. Yeah, what even happened? Yeah, so there are some people who don't know what happened, right? So let me actually explain that first, only a little bit, to get you guys to understand more about Johnny Samori and why this thing is like blowing up in Japan. Not even in Japan, but like in the world. But yeah, so 20% of the people out there are kind of clueless about this. Okay, so here. There's this person who is called Johnny Samori. He's an American streamer who came to Japan to cause trouble. And he gets fame for it that way. And his first strategy was to scream, "Hiroshima! Nagasaki! I'm going to bomb Japan!" That was his technique. Honestly though, when it first happened in Japan, my honest opinion about him was like, he thinks he'll win if he says those two words. Wow, this is like saying the F word in Penguin Club. Because in the game called the Penguin Club, if you say F-U-C-K, you get banned instantly. And it's not even like that on YouTube either. You can still say it and you cannot get banned. So like, I don't know what his logic was, but he still believes that saying Hiroshima, Nagasaki will make him a winner. Then he'll be the best, strongest person ever in Japan. That's basically his mindset was. And he was doing it for about 7 months. Basically running around, screaming his technique name, which is named Hiroshima Nagasaki. But at the same time, from my research as Dr. Sora, who's in the study of Johnny Samori, Nagasaki means no, Hiroshima means yes in his language. So I got confused about what was even happening, but that's basically the beginning of this whole story. And next. So, it was really wild after he got arrested even in Japan. A lot of YouTubers talked about this, like including myself. Not only Japanese though, by the way, but everybody literally talking about it, about this, like everywhere. As you can see, he was on TV, and non-Japanese YouTubers such as like a Penguin Z0, he started talking about it too. And if you go outside, you sometimes hear like random strangers talking about Johnny Samori. So, interestingly, Johnny Samori became Justin Bieber without singing. It was basically like Justin Bieber, but is actually a crime. So, if that's what he wanted in Japan, he succeeded. That was very well done. One time before, Justin Bieber was kind of talked about everywhere. Everywhere you go, everybody talked about Justin Bieber. Either like it was like, teenager girls who were just saying something like, you know what, Justin's so handsome, I want to marry Justin. Or people who just hated Justin Bieber and saying something like, you know what, I don't like Justin. It was something like that. But in this case, it seems like everybody kind of disliked Johnny Samori, including myself. So on my channel though, I kinda publicly say that I don't really hate any person out there, because I don't really think I have the rights to judge people, because I'm like kinda stupid myself, and I'm dumb. I don't really have like the enough intelligence to like judge any people, so I don't really want to say I hate this person, I hate something. That's just not really what I do. But when it comes down to Johnny Samori, I can clearly say this. I don't like this person. Because, again, let me tell ya, I don't really think his technique, ultimate technique, is that strong. My Rasengan's stronger. But he thinks that Hiroshima-Nagasaki thing is going to make him a winner. Dude, he hasn't seen my Rasengan. For that specific reason, I dislike Johnny Samori. And no, it's not like Naruto and Sasuke. It's not like Johnny Samori Sasuke and I'm Naruto. It's not like that. It's more like I'm cringe, he's cringe, we are both cringe, we probably hate each other. That's it. And yeah, so to make sure, the truth was, Johnny Samori did that infamous stream where he invaded a construction site and screamed his technique name. I'm talking about like how he got arrested, right? So how he got arrested was, he went to this construction site and he basically screamed, Hiroshima, Nagasaki! That's basically his way of like, doing Rasengan, right? Rasengan. Instead of like, so you guys weebs out there, or me, we do this, and we scream Rasengan. Instead, in his case, he went, Nagasaki, Hiroshima! But it was not effective. It was not effective, he got reported, and he got kicked out of the construction site. And it was pretty hilarious, to be honest with you. It didn't make any sense. It was stupid. And so what happened there was, a lot of people believe that he got arrested there at the construction site, right? But no, I want you guys to remember this part, because this part is the biggest freaking plot twist part. I want you guys to remember that date. I did some research about this. And thank you, Kibukai Kemono. Sora, are you okay? Heard there was some creepy guy walking while streaming around Chiba last night. Probably got arrested for screaming Rasengan out loud. That's probably me yesterday. But thank you so much. So, remember, he did the ultimate technique thing at this construction site in Japan on the 31st in August. Right? I want you guys to remember that. And then he actually got arrested on the 12th in September. So it was not like, I could be wrong about this, but this is from my research as Dr. Sora, who's basically the master of Johnny Samori-ness, right? Johnny Samori or whatever. So he got arrested on the 12th. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it took so long for the police to arrest him. But no, he just didn't get instantly arrested at the construction site. Remember everybody, August 31st, September 12th. I want you guys to remember that, because this is going to blow your mind later. And I even like pinned the comment here. Anime level plot twist going on. That's where this is. You'll figure out later. So the next thing is here. Now you can just forget about the dates, okay? And in Japan, when somebody gets arrested, their personal info will be literally everywhere. Like, address, his name, his age, his job, everything will be out. That's how Japan works. I don't know how it works outside of Japan, but so his real name is revealed. His nationality is obviously revealed, and he is confirmed to be 100% American, right? I won't say his name here, but if you want to counter Johnny Samori, then scream his real name. That's the best way to counter Johnny Samori. He doesn't like to hear his own name. It's weird. It's freaking wild. I like my name. And so I go by Sora the Troll on the internet, but like my real name is out there because I actually work as a freelance voice actor and a translator. So like people kind of know my name. My name is Kiyomi Nishimatsu. I never hid it, but some people act like, I've been hiding my name. No, I've never hid my name. It's Kiyomi Nishimatsu. I don't care. And the thing about it is here. He apparently mutes his stream or just turns off his camera once people scream his real name. So I talked about this in my previous stream, but if you scream his name, you can type his name here if you wanted to. If you guys are curious what Johnny Samori's like real name is, you can Google it, but I mean, just freaking type it here. I'm not gonna say it here because I don't want to be that one person who just doxes people, but I'll leave it up to you because I personally don't like Johnny Samori, and I don't really mind it if you guys just want to do anything about him. So I'll just let you guys do whatever. Yeah, right. Wait, anyways, let me just read the donations because I got two. And can you, thank you. So no ramen night tonight, no. What's your favorite ramen style? Jiro style? Kotteri, like a greasy one. And thank you so much. No Denoof. Dr. Sora, PhD in Chronology. No, Johnny Samori, basically. Anyways. So the next thing here. So here. This is important, by the way. I really want you guys to pay attention to me in this part carefully, okay? So he was confirmed to be American, right? But some Americans actually started saying like, no, he's not American. He's Somalian or something like, he's African. He's whatever, right? Please don't think he's American. A lot of Americans started saying that on Twitter, even on my channel, on his channel, on a lot of channels. A lot of people started saying that. But saying that, let me tell you like how I saw it at least, or like how some Japanese people saw it from their perspectives, okay? Saying that itself made some Japanese people question about some Americans, because according to like what's out on TV or from the government, from the police, he's American. He's confirmed to be American. He has the American passport, right? So those he's not American comments made some Japanese people skeptical about some Americans, including myself. I wasn't really entirely sure about the situation, right? Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Zippy-chan, back in 2014, a furry got stopped by police because the fursuit they wore obscured their face appearance. Are police afraid to arrest a Mary? I don't think so, but thank you so much for the donation. I don't really think that's the case. But so I know it was because Americans didn't want Japanese people to think that Americans are evil or bad, right? By the way, Americans, I want to confirm something. You guys thought Japanese people will hate Americans because of Johnny Samori. Yes or no? Let me actually know in the comments. Just say yes or no. I'm curious about it now. Cause I feel like that was what was happening. So all the people who are saying yes, I understand it. Yes, I get it too. I get it. But let me actually I want you guys to learn something about this, okay? So in reality, Japanese people definitely know that there are different kinds of Americans in the USA. So we do know that there are great people in the USA too. such as, you cannot say Sora, that's true, I'm not American, such as Jack Black. Jack Black is like one amazing American person. I like him. And Jim Carrey, I like him. And you, weebs out there, you weebs are amazing. You guys are cute. You guys know why? You weebs in the USA, you guys are freaking cute weebs who freaking still believe that Rasengan's real. You guys run around outside, even at school, and you freaking scream technique names. Rasengan, Kamehameha. That's cringe, but that's cute. Let me just read all the donations, because I just saw like 5-4. Jasmine Down, thank you. I used to work in US law enforcement and can totally understand a 2-week interval between crime and arrest. I didn't know about that, but yeah. But thank you so much for the donation. And Lad Goob, we see nationality different as we are all mixed. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. And Kanyu, there is ethicality, shushin, and nationality, kokuseki. So the thing about it is here. In America, let me actually explain something here. If you are in America, if you have like American citizenship, you're American. That's how it goes. You can still say like, oh, I'm Japanese American. But in reality, if you grew up there, you're kind of American. That's kind of like how the country was made, right? I'm not American, so like I could be wrong about this. So what I wanted to say here was I kind of got skeptical of the people who just started going like, Johnny Samori is not American. He's South African. He's African. I wasn't sure if that made any sense, but you guys know what I mean, right? Anyways, so you don't have to worry about Japanese people hating Americans because of that. But saying Johnny Samori isn't American itself makes some Japanese people think like, wait, what? So it's probably just better to say, yeah, Johnny Samori got arrested. GG. That's how you deal with things. So I saw a lot of people saying like, you know what? Yeah. I mean, you can say this to we disown him. You can say that. Yeah. You can just say something like, I don't like Johnny Samori. He got arrested. Easy. That's, yeah, I guess like that's kind of fine. But from my perspective, it was just kind of like a bit weird. Because like, again, on TV, he basically, his nationality is like American, right? So everybody, he got exposed as an American. So like people see him as an American. And it was really confusing for like a lot of Japanese people, basically, to explain something just really shortly here. And Zippy-chan, thank you. So, Sora, please stop flirting with me. My girlfriend is getting jealous. Thank you so much for the donation. If your girlfriend is getting jealous of this YouTuber doing something really cringy on stream, your girlfriend, is that like an anime character or something? Is that like Sakura-chan from Naruto? I mean, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure if that's real or not. But anyways, let me drink something here, because this is like where everything freaking changes. So here, Johnny Samori got arrested in mid-September. Alright, here's the question, guys. Do you remember the exact date he got arrested on? Tell me. I told you guys to remember that one date. Actually, 3 days. Yeah. So 10th to 12th. Great. Now you guys learned something. Dr. Sora is proud of you, everybody. And yeah, some people are freaking talking about anime out there. Never mind. I didn't read it. I didn't read it right. I thought somebody was freaking talking about Kamehameha. I'm sorry. So yeah, 12th, right? So it seems that he has to be in jail for at least 3 years for trespassing, according to the Japanese law, right? But you know what? Something weird was going on. it was something just was weird to me from my perspective. Let me explain what happened. And thank you, Kanye. The word you want to use is salty, I guess. You can say that too. But thank you so much for the donation. Let me explain what was weird and what didn't make any sense. Gaijin Pass. Let me explain everything. Because a lot of things were just weird from my perspective. And plot twisting is, so you guys know the movie Saw, right? And you know, like, there's that one freaking huge plot twisting, like freaking like huge plot twist, like at the end of the movie, and everybody just goes like, whoa! The same thing happens in this Johnny Samori lore, and I kinda got mind blown as well. Let me explain here. So, Japanese police just yesterday, okay, this is like what's important. Yesterday, announced they rearrested Johnny Samori for streaming at a gyudon restaurant while blasting music, which made the gyudon restaurant unable to run their business. Now you guys are confused as well. Now you guys are like, wait, wasn't he arrested? On the 12th or 10th in September. So he was supposed to be in jail, right? Everybody remember, this happened yesterday. This got announced yesterday. What day is it today? In Japan, it's Saturday 14th in October. So what happened? No, he didn't leave Japan. He's being in Japan. Yes, so like what the hell happened? Right? Cause I actually heard this story from a viewer of mine on my channel. And I was like, wait, I thought he was in jail for what he did. But no, it's actually a thing. And thank you, Uriah of the House, right? Could he potentially get deported back to the US? I'm gonna talk about it later too. But thank you so much for the donation. So this makes no sense at all. You guys get what I mean, right? It's more in Japan. Yeah, sorry. I'm living in the future. But okay, so from here, I want you guys to pay attention. It's probably a technical legal issue. No. Let me explain. There's this messed up Japanese law, or like a Japanese jail system. That's kinda really messed up. 日本人はね、分かってるよね。再逮捕の仕組みってさ、あれって刑期さ、倍になるんでしょ？やばくない？あれ重ねるんだってね。別の刑期ごとに。Let me explain. This whole system freaking just blew my mind away. My mind got blown away. It disappeared. Somebody freaking Rasengan my mind. It blew away. I have like nothing left in my body. That's how it goes. So, why is this something weird? Ready? It's because Johnny Samori did the stream in September as well, right? So, I want you guys to pay attention to this part. This is the freaking plot twisting part. So apparently, he did the stream before he got arrested, right? And when Japanese police say, like, they re-arrested somebody, that means they want to F somebody up real hard. That's what it means. That's what real re-arresting, 再逮捕 means in Japanese. I didn't know about this, by the way. Till yesterday, I didn't know what this freaking re-arresting even means, because I never even see that in Japan, at least. So I'll explain how this like re-arresting thing works in the next slide, but this is weird. Like, this is freaking wild. I really thought you just get arrested once and you were done. But so remember, everybody, so August 31st, he basically got reported for trespassing. He was not arrested back then. And then he went to this gyudon restaurant, right? So they just target him. Let me explain. Something freaking wild is going on. Like Juni Samori is not having a great time in Japan, 100%. So he decided to blast music at a restaurant on the 10th in September. He was like, yo, bro, it's probably something, like musically it's probably something amazing. I don't know like what he played, but that's cringe, right? You just don't do that, and you just don't scream your ultimate technique, which is Hiroshima, Nagasaki. At this point, it's just a meme. Like, it's not even like that freaking like wild. It's just a meme. Like, just it's like, you know how dogs just go like bow wow, and cats go like meow, and Juni Samori goes like Nagasaki, Hiroshima. It's how it goes. Nobody really cared about him at this point. And then September 12th, he got arrested. But remember, everybody, he got arrested on the 12th for trespassing. And then the police arrested him again for this blasting music at a restaurant thing. By the way, if you're Japanese, you'll know how wild and crazy this is. I'll explain it later. When I found out this is like what was happening, it was insane. But let me explain like why this blew my mind. And I'm like, wow. And I just decided to do this stream too. So what Japanese police are doing is here. They needed an absolute reason to arrest Juni Samori first, to detain him, right? So trespassing was like the most obvious reason, basically. And that was trespassing, right? But he'll be in jail for 3 years max for that. But if he gets re-arrested, ready? If he gets re-arrested, he has to be in jail longer. I don't know how it works, but so this is like what I heard and what I read. I could be wrong about this. I'm not a professional. I didn't even know this system even exists in Japan. So I heard it adds up. Like, so he has to be in jail for 3 years for trespassing. And blasting music and causing trouble is 1 year, 5 years. I don't know like how it works. I don't know like what that even is. But let me explain later like what that even is. So at least 4 years total so far. But no. This is gonna get even wilder later. I could be wrong about the math part, but he has to be in like in jail longer than 3 years. That's 100%. So this thing was really wild to me. In Japan, how it works is this. You get arrested for one thing, and I don't really think, I'm not really sure how the freaking system works here. But this re-arresting thing, according to the Japanese law, it means the police just want to F them up real hard. That's basically what it means. And that's what you guys have to know. You guys don't even have to know other things. Basically, this re-arresting thing system exists to F Samori up. That's basically what that is. Alright, so but, you know what, so here. But here's something weird about how the arrest was made. How did the police find out he blasted music at a restaurant in September after the arrest? This is the wildest part to me. Guys, guess. I'll give you a little bit of time. Guess. And thank you, Kanyu. The core reason is that Japan still alliance with the US, so Japanese official still consider that detained foreigner, especially US, will cause international affair. With Samori, it seems like it's not the case. Because there are a lot of like reasons and things about like the whole thing. But Juni Samori is actually kind of like on the borderline of getting disowned by Americans. So I don't know how it works, but let's see. I'm not really an expert about this, so like I could be probably wrong about this. So if you guys know about it, you can just talk about it in the comments, and you can learn from them too. All right, so some people guessed it right, some people got it wrong. Did he get reported? No, he didn't get reported. This is the weirdest part and the wildest part. Okay, guys, I want you guys to pay attention to this part, because it gets even more wild. And I didn't know Japanese police really wanted to F him up this bad. According to some articles, the police checked his past streams and found out he did one stream where he was blasting music at a restaurant. So it was not like the owner of the restaurant reported Samori. I freaking wrote Somali there, but it's Samori. The police did some research and found that one stream. They decided to re-arrest him. Which means they are intentionally trying to F him up legally now. This is the wildest. My stream died for a bit, didn't it? Yeah, okay. It's back in array, yeah. So, yeah, self-snitch. This part is wild. I never thought Japanese police would even do this. So, for a second, yeah. So, Japanese police never care about F-ing somebody up like this bad. And let me explain what's weird about this part. Let me ask you something. Is blasting music at a restaurant illegal in your country? And where you guys are from? Tell me. So this is the funniest part too. This is the funniest part. So all the people voting no, you guys are right. You cannot really find any places where blasting music is illegal. So no, it's not really a crime in a lot of places. You might be reported, but you cannot just get arrested for blasting music, right? And thank you, Kanyu. I mean, Japanese police seems really nice. Just dox them. Just to dox them. You know, some other part of police will try to fish. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Illegal in Missouri. But can you get really arrested instead of like freaking just getting kicked out of like a place or something? Thank you, Revenant0713. IRRC, re-arresting is a practice that allows cops to bypass the 23-day detainment period. They detain for 23 days for one charge, then release, then arrest for another charge. That's one example. But there's like another case where they still do it when they are detained in Japan, apparently, to F them up, to get them in prison longer than they are supposed to be. I could be wrong about this, but this is from my research. So, but anyways, so my point is, no, it's kind of wild to get arrested for blasting music, because it makes no sense. I really don't think people will be arrested for blasting music and will be on TV. This part just made me go like, something is weird. What's even happening? You guys will know what actually happened. So what's really about this is, again, so like here's this is basically what I was talking about in the slide, the previous slide. How hard? Thank you. So that's why you are always unlisting your streams. Not really, no. But let me explain like what's happening here. Re-arrested. He got re-arrested for 威力業務妨害, which can be translated to forcible obstruction of business. It's when people can't run their business because of something. So what this means in Japan is usually violence related. 威力業務妨害. You seriously don't see any people getting arrested for 威力業務妨害 when you just blast music. It's never a thing. So it's like, when somebody is causing a fight, broke something and stuff, nobody gets arrested for blasting music. It's wild, even in Japan. So like, he was basically carrying like speakers or something, and he was just going like, oh, I don't know, like that's basically what he did. But it was weird, right? So if you do that, you'll just be banned from like entering the restaurant. That's really it. You won't really get arrested for that. So he's the first person ever to get arrested for being cringe in Japan for the first time ever. Yes, he blasted music, screamed Nagasaki, Hiroshima. Basically, he was being that one cringe tuber. He got arrested for being cringe. This was really wild to me. I was like, wow, this guy really got arrested for being cringe. And yes, so in Japan, I mean, you can be loud. You will not be arrested for it, 100%. I'm gonna actually guarantee you guys. If you guys are worried about whether you'll be arrested in Japan for being loud at places, no, it will never happen. It will never happen. There are freaking so many loud people in Japan. You never get arrested. Like literally. So yesterday I was streaming outside, walking around in Chiba City. People were like freaking singing super loud at like 2 a.m. Right? Nobody got arrested. Nobody cared. So this is their way to F him up. Being cringe is illegal. No, it's not illegal. So that's why this is really wild. And I just saw like some donations. Let me read it later because I kind of just want to talk about this first. The key here is the police have announced that they are checking his pet streams according to some articles, right? And as far as I know, he blasted music at some random places as well, right? And I'm sure he did other stuff too. So the police will arrest him again to put him in jail longer. I don't know if you guys know about this one or not, but so he blasted semi-prawn at a train station in Japan in front of like high school girls, and he followed them for like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, saying something like, bro, I don't want to do this, bro. You can actually find the clip of him doing that. I saw it too. It was kind of wild because like, again, it just reminded me of my beloved weebs who just watch hentai. So I was like, oh man, the sound itself kind of reminds me of my viewers a little bit, but my viewers wouldn't still like follow Japanese people because they are scared of people in the first place. So I was like, this kind of reminds me of my viewers, but like Johnny Samori is more vicious. So if the police find the stream, they might do something about that too. Because like that's actually, I don't know if it's a crime, but you might be, can you get re-arrested for that though? I'm not really sure. And then thank you Genetic13, thank you so much for the donation. And Jermaine Down, thank you. This seems almost like the Western crimes of disturbing the peace or breach of peace. We don't have that here. So like that was really wild. Thank you so much for the donation though. Cause like, so I'll explain why Johnny Samori picked Japan to like do stuff like this. But let me explain it later. You'll know everything. And Genetic13, thank you. In the US, if the restaurant decides to press this charges, it would be public disturbance, nuisance, etc. Disturbing the peace of some kind. It's not a thing in Japan, so it was really wild. Nobody got arrested for this. Like seriously, he's the first person to get arrested for cringe. It just made no sense to me. I was like, what the hell is this? But this means some people who punched Johnny Samori in his face could also get arrested as well too, right? Because it was filmed, it was on stream, and the police are checking his past streams now according to some streams, some articles, right? But Johnny Somali has to report that to the police in order for the police to arrest those people who punched him in the face. And I kinda doubt the police will arrest those people who punched the Johnny Samori in his face, because the police will probably say something like, yeah, but it was just a random fight between you guys, right? So we can't do anything about it. It was like, you know, a cringy person and another cringy foreigner just fighting randomly in Shibuya. We have nothing to do with it, yo! Which is a thing, by the way, in Japan. There's this phrase in Japanese, which is 喧嘩両成敗. What it means is like, if you pick a fight, it's your fault as well. So you guys are both bad. So we have nothing to do with it. That's what it means. So if you like got attacked by somebody, then yes, you can report them. But if you picked a fight and you freaking fought, whatever, you got wrecked, police wouldn't do anything. Actually, in Japan. That's kind of effed up. No, the thing about it is like here. If you get attacked, or if you just like had to, attack the person to like defend yourself from the person. Yeah, I mean, then that's a different case. Yeah, you can defend yourself. I mean, that's a different case. But what I mean here is in Japan, if you actually pick a fight, and if two people are like in the fight, like doing like fighting basically, if it's like just a fight, then police wouldn't even like do anything about it. If it's something where you get attacked randomly, that's a different like problem. But in his stream, it was more like Johnny Samori was taunting this person, like this Caucasian, right? And this Caucasian just freaking just went like, "You're a racist!" Boom! And he got punched in his face. And I kinda doubt the police will take it seriously. Especially the police are trying to F him up like so bad right now. So they are both foreigners still. And from my experience, yeah, the police usually just try to stay away with like from those foreigner related stuff. But let me explain like what I mean by that later. And let me just read like all the donations. Infinity Gears, thank you. I'm so old, so forgive me. At the World Cup in 2002, lots of Western fans effed about, got locked up for the duration and deported. They saw zero football. Thank you so much for the donation, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And there were, yeah, okay. Ashish Gokavarapu, thank you so much for the donation. And 毛深い獣、クリンジ罪設立。日本人、米国人とも歓喜の声を上げる。クリンジ罪ってやだな。クリンジの罪。Anyways. So, to summarize it, the police are making sure Johnny will be effed up. From what I know. I could be wrong about this, by the way. So, there are some things I said in this stream where the info is not that accurate. It's possible. I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert when it comes down to this. I'm just really good at doing research about cringy stuff and cringy people and weird people like me. Anyways, and Adzio Lias, thank you so much for the donation. So, Johnny Samori will face some difficult times either way in Japan. Also, is he getting deported or is he going to a prison in Japan? Nobody knows so far. We'll know soon though. There's more. This is not the ending. This is not the ending. There's more. So is he getting deported? Is he just going to the prison in Japan? Nobody knows. Because his case is really special. I've never seen a person who got arrested for cringe This is my first time ever. But yeah. So, this is the funny part. Ready? He isn't banned on streaming websites, including Kick, YouTube, as far as I know. I actually did some like research about this. There could be restrictions on his channel though, but his channel still exists. His Twitter account, I'm not gonna say X, because like every time I say X, you guys say videos, right? So I'm not gonna say X. His Twitter account is still alive. His Instagram account is alive. His YouTube is alive. His TikTok was gone. So yes, those kids who watch videos of like cool kids dancing, they won't see Johnny Samuri on TikTok. So that's kind of like smart for TikTok actually. And thank you, It's a Madness. Thank you. Brian, thank you. Please don't send him back to America. We don't want him. Love your channel. Thank you so much for the donation. I don't really know what's gonna happen really. He might be deported. He might be in Japan. And here. Also, I wasn't sure if I can show this here, but let me take a poll, and I might, depending on the poll. But he has the definite proof of why he trolled around in Japan, even when the police officers showed up so many times. So many times. So the clip shows how police officers in Japan are insanely chill. But are you guys interested in the clip? So it could offend some people because like it's from his Instagram account. Let me take a poll. It's from his Instagram account. And I'm not entirely sure if I can show it. Daddy Howl. Good evening. It's rare, but I was able to get away from work. Hello, Sora. I don't remember. Wait, what? I don't wait. I don't remember making you a mod. Who's this person? The Daddy. Wait. What? Wait. You call yourself Daddy Howl and I somehow made you a mod? Wait, are you Jules? Look at your inbox. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's a person who's like 68 years old, who's a fan of Daddy Howl. I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, so this part, this can offend some people. So, are you guys ready? Wait, and thank you, Azio Lias. I didn't watch all his streams, but I saw he had a bodyguard that was in the Aryan Brotherhood prison gang. Sounds reasonable of the police. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. So, I'm gonna play it. It could be offensive, but don't blame it on me, okay? So this is from his Instagram, okay? So I kind of think this is hilarious in terms of like how chill police officers are. Alright, let me actually make sure about something before playing this. Are police officers scary in your countries, everybody? And just yes or no, I'm curious about this. Okay, so yes. Ready? And this explains like how chill police officers in Japan are.
Every day now, I can't keep doing this.
America.
No Nigeria.
Okay.
America. Young rich niggas. Young rich niggas. Young rich niggas. Young rich niggas. Like the Migos. YRN. Young rich niggas. Young rich niggas. Say young rich nigga.
Yeah, young rich nigga. Okay. Can I eat?
Kobe?
Yeah, the police is just like so... Police officers in Japan are insanely chill. But yeah, that's it. GG everyone. That's the presentation on my channel that I can give to you guys. So that's it, everybody. And I'm gonna say bye to everybody and just like end the stream. So like for 3 minutes, I'm gonna read the comments and I'm gonna say bye in 3 minutes. I'll read comments for 3 minutes and say bye. And yeah, this stream will be public too, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to see it like later too. We'll share it with other people, because like that's kind of like what you guys did, right? So anyways, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Is this a yes? Yeah. I wasn't sure like if I could even play it, but I thought it was really just interesting how the police officer just like handled it like that. Because again, he got reported, and that's basically what happened, right? So he's probably still like screaming his technique name in jail too, saying like Hiroshima, Nagasaki. So I don't think I'm positive cringe. I'm cringe either way. あーやばいよね。今日温泉行ってきたんだけどめちゃくちゃ寒かったわ。最近割と毎日温泉行ってるかもしれない。安いんだよね、温泉ってね。意外と普通に500円で行けるからさ。When do you want me to shave? Today. I pooped today. True. いい曲だね。本当でもこれ俺3秒で作ってよ、この曲。JO の術。If you wanted to laugh, I have like watch Zakipu's channel. His channel is like a lot better. And thank you so much for the donation. Dangan Tutorial TV. Hi Sora, 5 Minutes School made a video about how in real life streaming is getting banned in Japan right now. Thought? What? You serious? I mean, I kind of do it myself too. A lot of people do it too in Japan. That's definitely fake, but I'll probably check it out later. Do the Rasengan. それね、言ってたよ、誰かが。ラセンガン寝よう。有名な温泉ね、一番有名なのは勝浦の方に行くといっぱいあるかな。で、多分一番ね、大衆向け温泉はね、幕張の温泉だね。由良の里だっけ、あそこ。で、家族に向けていいのは、新浦安の、万華鏡。個人的に一番好きなのは、鴨川の方にある、ところなんだけど、森に囲まれてて、名前忘れちゃった。On Steam? I play games on Steam too. 茨城の方がいい？嘘？そっか。音楽はそらさんオリジナルの作品ですか？俺基本は音楽自分で作ってますよ。コピーライトじゃなくて著作権超怖いんで。基本全部自分でやってるから。I kind of talked about it already, so. 俺ワンチャンがあるんだよね。キモくて逮捕がさ冗談じゃない時代になってしまったというか。I don't really think my parents told me this, but I don't know. I mean, that's possible. I have to ask my mom later. Anyway, so I have to go now. So thank you so much for coming to the stream, everybody. And I'm gonna leave this stream up for a while because like I know you guys want me to keep it up for like a little bit. So thank you so much. I will probably do another stream tomorrow too. I don't know what I will do. I'll probably just like do something cringe outside. So bye bye, everybody.